Ladies and gentlemen, I am on a website called everytownresearch.org, and this particular website tracks the school shootings that happened in America since 2013. And as you can see on this map, it is showing you all of the school shootings from 2013 all the way up to 2018. This is really sad. You can't even sit around and say, well, these are isolated incidents. No, these are serious, serious crimes in America. This is serious. This is no longer no lone wolf and all that crap y'all be trying to regurgitate up all the time. This is straight up terrorism. That's what this is. How do you even call yourself a civilized country and all of this is going on? And it's a huge problem. America has a huge problem. And it's not even willing to call things what they are. No, they got mental issues. No, they had a rough upbringing. Oh, the parents this and the parents that. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people in this world that had a rough upbringing, that didn't have parents around, or the parents were drug addicts and alcoholics, and they're not going out here shooting up schools. And all the talk that's always done about Chicago, it's funny how those Black communities in Chicago are not having school shootings, though. Chicago. But look at all of the places outside of Chicago that has much bigger problems. And trying to claim that you don't have these big problems, but when in fact you do. So now you're looking at all of the school shootings. This is 2013, 2014. And as you can see, they increase every year. 2015, look at all the school shootings in 2015. This is outrageous. Again, this is a major problem in America. This ain't no few people. It's not no isolated incident. This ain't no lone star or lone wolf or whatever the hell y'all be trying to say all the time. Always full of excuses. But the bottom line is, this is a huge problem in America. Oh, mental issues. You know, and you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, when they make all these claims, that is just an excuse not to do anything. That's all it is. Oh, well, they're mentally ill. Oh, so, I don't have to do nothing about this situation. Mental illness. These people aren't mentally ill, ladies and gentlemen. They're lying about the majority of them. If you got the ability to plan a shooting, how you're going to go in there with the weapons, who you are going to shoot, got the whole thing planned out from point A to point B, you ain't mentally ill. Here is 2017. And we are only in March of 2018. And look at how many shootings there have been in this country. And this list, I'm going to go down this list. So since 2013, there have been more than 300 school shootings in America, an average of about one a week. How many more before our leaders pass common sense laws to prevent gun violence and save lives? They're not going to do it. They're not going to change these laws. And if they do, it's going to be so minimal, it's almost like they've changed nothing. Communities all over the country live in fear of gun violence. And right now, you got the bombings in Austin, Texas, another act of terrorism in America from within. We should feel secure in sending our kids to school. Yes, you should. Comfortable by the knowledge that they're safe. School is turning out to be a very unsafe place in America. Consistent with expert advice and common sense, every town uses straightforward, fair, and comprehensive definition for a school shooting. Anytime a firearm discharges a live round inside or into a school building or onto a school campus or grounds, as documented by the press and, when necessary, confirmed through further inquiries with law enforcement or school officials. Incidents in which guns were brought into school but not discharged are not included. The database is updated as new shootings occur or as new evidence emerges about prior incidents. This is so sad. When it comes to American children being exposed to gunfire, these shootings are just the tip of the iceberg. A report by the Urban Institute showed that in the single school district of Washington, D.C., there were at least 336 gunshots in the vicinity of schools over a single school year. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. I don't care where the location is. That's pretty pathetic. And school shootings have long-term impacts on school communities as a whole. A recent analysis of school shootings found that those involving a homicide reduced school enrollment in the affected schools and depressed students' standardized test scores by nearly 5%. I mean, how can you concentrate with all of this stuff going on? Since 2014, every town has analyzed these incidents for trends that might help prevent future violence. Okay, so when you go down the list, you can see right here, March 13th, a school shooting, unintentional, resulting in an injury or death. This is ridiculous. But I just want you to take notice to the dates here. These are all school shootings. But mind you, the media is not even talking about a fraction of these shootings. So you see right there, 2, 3 in March, 4, March 7th, March 5th, 5, 6, 7. So 7 school shootings in the month of March. 7 school shootings right here. All right, so in February, you have the 28th, the 27th, the 27th, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 school shootings in February. 7 in March, 13 in February. That's 20 school shootings right there. So January, you have 1, the 31st, the 26th, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 school shootings in January, y'all. So that's 32. 32. And we are just in March. We're just in March. Okay? America has issues. And you're not going to get rid of these issues by coming to Black people talking about, well, what about Black on Black crime? Well, is that going to erase the school shootings in America? Is it going to stop the bombings in Austin? It's just deflecting. Nobody's falling for the deflection anymore. We know there are serious problems in America, and these kids are the ones that are suffering. They can't even go to school and get an education in peace because some idiot always want to come up to the school with a weapon. This ain't coming from black on black crime, so you can save that crap. America has a problem, a big, major problem. We can only expect this with a country with over 200 million guns. Ladies and gentlemen, this is never going to go away. Because, see, the gun is how these folks stole the world. So the gun is not going to go away. So all of you, if you love your children and you're concerned for your children, then you as a parent got to decide whether it's safe to send your kids off in the morning and a possibility you won't see them again, or you can homeschool them. And now that they're talking about arming teachers, I can only see this situation getting worse, because just looking at the news stories on some of these teachers and what they do that's inappropriate in the school, you got a lot of unstable people, young and old, in those schools today. Now, America can deal with their problem or keep passing this off as isolated incidents and mental illness and, oh, they had a rough life, it's a lone wolf, and you can keep doing that if you like. But let me know if it stops one shooting. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell twice and join me on Black Spot TV and Black Junction TV. And, right now, the biggest deaths are occurring through this opioid epidemic. Right now, there are no people in a community that are outdying the people that are doing drugs. And it makes me wonder how many of these people, teens and children and even adults with guns, are actually high when these shootings occur. Just food for thought, ladies and gentlemen. But please tell me what you think after you've seen this map of all the school shootings since 2013 all the way through 2018, with 32 shootings from January to March. Multiple people killed and injured all over this country. And for what? Somebody's sick need to kill someone? You're bullied and you can't deal with your problems, so you want to kill people? There's a major problem. And it's not going to get resolved if you just keep repeating the same thing over and over when the school shootings occur. And that's all that's happening in America, ladies and gentlemen. Every time these incidents occur, they just come out to mouth the same words. Lone wolf, bad childhood. Oh, he had mental issues. Mental illness is such a terrible thing. Though it's saying all that crap is not resolving nothing. Coming to Black people talking about black on black crime, that's not going to resolve your school shooting problem either. And besides, Black homicides do not outpace drug deaths in America. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your comments, subscribe, and share this video. Peace, family.